Good morning. As many of you may have heard over social media in the last few months, the result of the largest human health study that's done longitudinally has been released from Harvard. And it's been looking at a group of 150 people since the 1930s to track their health and health outcomes over decades. And the scientists were interested in looking at the various factors that may affect the overall health, quality of life, and longevity. And I know many of you already know that the biggest factor by far may be surprising because it's not your genetics, it's not necessarily your cardiovascular health determined by cholesterol or your overall fitness or even your VO2 max, but it's really associated with your social connection. So basically, we found out that being lonely or not having adequate social connection is the greatest factor that can shorten your life and reduce your quality of life. And this is done, and there's physiological changes that have been determined to be linked to loneliness. Because human beings evolved as social beings, we really rely on each other for survival. Imagine you're a tribal person 200,000 years ago when early humans first roamed the earth. Without the support of other people in your village or in your tribe, you really cannot survive for very long. If you're left to your own devices, let's just say you're left hunting and gathering by yourself, you're constantly vulnerable. You don't have the benefit of having the collective monitoring your environment, supporting you in case you get sick or injured. If you're on your own, if you're rejected by a tribe, you're pretty much as good as dead. So human beings, we adapted physiological changes that happens with loneliness. If you're by yourself, you're isolated, you're not part of the collective, then basically your body goes into a fight and flight mode, which means your body adopts into a condition of chronic stress. Chronic stress is detrimental to human health because in the short term, stress may be a good thing because it may prevent you from being eaten by a saber-toothed cat. It may help you pay attention to your surrounding in case there's a wildfire. It may help you, motivate you to gather food for your family. But chronically, it puts your body in a constant state of high alert. And that involves a rising level of cortisol level, which is a stress hormone. When that happens, your immune system is depressed. Your body is in a constant state of preparation for disaster to happen. It really wrecks your body. It's been determined that if you're lonely, it's equivalent, the impact on your health is equivalent of smoking 15 cigarettes a day. And smoking cigarettes has been determined to be one of the worst things that you can do for your body. But loneliness is actually far worse than smoking. I mean, that says a lot. So in this video, I want to really, in a way, saying what is the secret to prevent loneliness? What is the secret to increase longevity and the quality of life? And the answer is Rotary. Well, what is Rotary if you haven't known by now? Rotary is an international organization of fellowship. Basically, people in the community who are like-minded, who like to give back to the community, who want to serve others, gather together on a very regular basis, usually weekly. And each Rotary Club knows the inside and out of their own community because they live or work there. So they know the need, and each Rotary Club will come up with plans to serve their community in that very specific, unique way. But as my son was known to be saying, or he was really puzzled that why is it that, usually when you go to work, you get paid, but in Rotary, you actually get paid, you pay others, And then you put in more work in addition to paying others. Like, didn't seem to make sense to him at first, but I remind him that, when you're serving others, when you're contributing financially and from your labor perspective, the reward that you're getting out of serving others really gives you a great sense of purpose. And while doing so, you're actually doing with a group of like-minded individuals. And this is friendship forged in the long term. And I know my own Rotary Club in Signal Hill, we all feel like family to each other. So when one of us gets sick, we go there and we comfort them. When one of us gets injured, we go over to their place and we walk the dog, we mow the lawn for them. I mean, that's how close and tight-knit we are as a group. So really, Rotary Club is the answer for longevity, quality of life, finding meaning in life. It makes you live longer and happier. So, I can't really think of a reason not to join. So I will see you at the next Rotary meeting. Bye.